Here are some of the things you learn after having a near death experience and coming close to what many have called samadhi or Valhalla or heaven or the light. Surviving an encounter with the light or your near death experience brings you into a new level of appreciation. This is where you learn gratitude. Gratitude that will go beyond where you are, what you have, your items, your clothes, the people in your life. Gratitude that will stretch beyond even into the unseen. You have a gratitude for the invisible, for the intangible, for the untouchable, the unmeasurable. You have a thankfulness for the smallest recordable items of life. To the smallest living creature and organism that affects your daily life, to the largest entity that is so far away it is out of the scope of your touch, of your reach. You experience gratitude. For those that engage in energy with you at every level. This gratitude allows you to forgive. 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 When you've had an experience with the light, you can no longer harbor ill feelings towards self and others. And so life becomes what it truly is. A big, giant play. A game. A dance. That we're all experiencing movement and laughter. And you feel less inclined to do the things that make you human. Instead, you take the time to experience humanity. Your inward focus becomes an outward centered presence. Your presence of being focused inward is what you bring into the world. And you walk as a giant mirror, reflecting what you could have left behind. Experiencing and surviving the light in your near-death experience changes the way that you eat, the way that you sleep. The resources that we neglect and may have taken for granted become different vessels altogether. Yeah. We begin to experience the centering of our being. And you begin to find your one true voice. This light that you have survived becomes your survival itself. and the light becomes the roadmap. And now, as you become this divine mirror of the light, you can redefine enlightenment. Enlightenment isn't elevated, it isn't set aside, it's not divine. Enlightenment is presence. Beyond societal structure, beyond schedules and what you're supposed to do and what language you're supposed to speak and what kind of clothes you're supposed to wear. The complete and total present moment, despite where I am, despite what levels of beauty may be available to me or not, and what I may perceive as wholeness or lack. It is a lightness of presence in the current moment. Enlightenment, the light in the present moment. Stillness is here. The stillness that melts diseases of the spirit, of the thought process, of the emotions, of the heart. It is this light that we take with us as we look back over what we survived. And you find yourself there, at the center of everything. You begin to see that you are not separate from even the paint on the wall, even the cement in the street, the birds, the trees, the fishes, the light. We are all one entity, one energy, one vibration. And the light is just the origin. And so when you come into the thought process of what is enlightenment, it's just your origin. It's just where you come from. It's just the light that we were born from. And so as you allow yourself to forget to believe in anything other than that light, you come to realize that what is on inside of you is worth more than you could have ever accrued in your pockets or in your accounts. What's inside of you is worth more than anything you could have owned or any job or task or function you could have performed. But what is inside of you is so beautiful and enriching and completely and totally life-bringing, life-giving, light-bringing, light-giving. Then none of the other darknesses of the world have any power to dim you any longer. So I encourage you to melt into your light, melt into your healing, melt into your freedom. The universe danced when you were born, and so did I. Soham. Namaste.